Hi, I've wanted to make videos since I was 6, but somehow I still convinced myself that I needed to figure out my niche before I could really start. The problem is, I've never been just one thing. And for the longest time, I thought you had to represent one niche. When I was little, I made videos because it was fun. I wasn't thinking about having a niche or whether anyone would watch. Then, in 2018, I started making edits of my favorite shows, which somehow turned into making K-pop edits and staying up countless nights to finish an edit because I genuinely loved it. I think I started struggling when I stopped creating just because I liked it and started worrying about what everyone else would think. My life is pretty average and mundane, but I think that's what makes me relatable. I love shopping, trying new food, walking around stores for way too long, and convincing myself that looking at something counts as a hobby. I love blind boxes, Miffy, Hello Kitty, and basically anything trinket-wise as long as it's cute. And don't get me started on Yodas. Like, that's my twin right there. I'm always looking for a new matcha to try, even though I'll probably still compare every single one to my favorite. Most times I make it at home, sometimes I go out to a cafe, but if I'm feeling bold, I'll try something new. I love makeup and skincare, and I'm not perfect at makeup by any means, and I'm still building my skincare routine, but nonetheless, I still have a love for it. One of my favorite hobbies was reading, and I used to read all the time too. Then, like a lot of my other hobbies, I slowly stopped making time for it. I miss doing things without automatically trying to reach for my phone every 5 minutes. I want to live in the moment and cherish it. A lot of my favorite memories have been off my phone and actually absorbing my surroundings. Some of these include arcade dates, taking pictures in a photo booth, walking around with my boyfriend Omar, going somewhere with my friends, or finding something new to do around town. These small snippets felt special when I was living in them, and I think those are the moments that I want to get better at noticing. Food is also a really big part of who I am. I'm Lao and Mexican, but I grew up feeling much closer to my Lao side. My mom was born here, and we didn't really cook Mexican food as much because my dad was always cooking, so I felt a little disconnected from that part of me, but I'm slowly learning to get closer to that side of my culture. My dad was born and raised in Laos. He spoke broken English, but he taught me so much through food, including the recipes he grew up eating. He taught me how to make papaya salad, and we used to talk about opening a Lao restaurant together one day. After he passed, that dream became really hard to think about because such a big piece of it was missing. I still don't know what's going to happen to that dream, but every time I make something that he taught me, it feels like I'm keeping a small part of him with me. Through all that grief, I had a clouded vision. I think I kept telling myself that my real life would begin later, when I became successful, when I found the right career, when I made more money, when I could travel more, when I became more confident or finally figured out exactly who I wanted to be. But I already have a life. It's in the concerts I go to, the road trips, the small drives around town, going to get groceries, doing laundry, listening to my favorite podcast. Even just sitting alone, that's what life is. This life has older versions of me too. The girl standing at a cafe in 2023 with a Jungkook photo card on the table who had no idea what her life would look like right now. And honestly, neither do I, but I think that's what makes me want to keep documenting it. Right now, I'm trying to build a career. I got a degree in marketing, and I also want to finally take content creation seriously. I don't have everything figured out, my routines aren't perfect, I'm still trying to get back into my old hobbies, and some days are literally just work, errands, eating, and scrolling way longer than I meant to. But that's my real life right now. And I don't want to keep waiting until I'm easier to digest. I like cooking, editing, marketing, matcha, makeup, music, journaling, K-pop, reading, blind boxes, and finding cute things in random stores. There's so many things I like, and none of it fits into one perfect category, but it all fits into who I am as a person.
Hope you enjoy and listen to the video. Bye guys!